Good morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJMB.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Tuesday.
Yes, it's Tuesday.
Why all this cultural appropriation in here this morning? Why is there a big sombrero and
hot sauce?
Some hot sauce.
For YG's album.
Oh, YG's new album is out. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm like, yesterday wasn't Cinco de Mayo. Memorial weekend.
These are promo items for YG's album.
Promo items.
That they sent us. And I got a nice package for Netflix's She's Gotta Have It Season 2.
Okay.
That's cute.
Did that start yet?
Yeah, it came out May 24th.
Damn, where the hell I been? I'm trying to catch up on The Chi.
I just caught up on The Chi last night because I missed the episode from Sunday.
I watched one episode.
That's it?
I think I'm down 3 episodes. I caught up on 1, so I'm down 2 or 3.
It's different to watch now that you know there's issues behind the scenes.
Are you looking for it when you watch it?
Like when I'm watching it, I'm thinking like, damn, she don't really like him.
She don't really like him anyway, yeah.
It's hard.
Not for me. I be sitting there watching it like, man, how them tacos taste? How does a lemon pepper wing taco actually
But
taste?
I'm not going to lie, that show is so good.
It is.
That's what I did. I got back from Detroit. My cousin got married in Ann Arbor, Michigan yesterday. I mean on Saturday. So I was in Detroit all weekend doing family stuff, and I am familyed out.
You tired of your family?
Oh my God. Everybody was out there. I was like, this is a lot.
You don't want to see them again to the holidays?
Yeah, I'm
Thanksgiving,
like,
Christmas?
Listen, my dad's very overwhelming. He drove from New Jersey
to Detroit?
To Ann Arbor, Michigan, yes.
Oh, my gosh.
That's like a 10-hour drive.
You didn't drive with him, right?
No, are you crazy?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, right.
My God.
You're on your own, Dad. Sorry.
He went with my brother's godmother and godfather, and then they got pulled over for speeding on the way back. I guess he was going like 84 miles. That's enough to set my dad off for the rest of the day.
My goodness. Well, I was in Aruba over the weekend. I was in Aruba Friday and Saturday for, they do this thing called Soul Beach. They've been doing it for 30 years. Actually, Sinbad was one of the people that created it and started it, and now his brother does it. So it was pretty dope. Ella May, John Legend, her, so many different people. Kid Capri spun out there. It was a good time.
I'm noticing a pattern here.
Good time.
Sinbad started it, one of the original Beige brothers. Everybody you named just now was Beige, sir.
That has nothing to do with
I'm
me.
just saying. I'm just letting you know.
Just hire me. It was a great time.
I mean, everybody. Every single person you named was Beige.
Charlie Wilson, he performed too.
Oh, okay. That's a
there
little,
you go.
Had a little color.
But it was dope.
Trying to throw us off.
I had a great time.
What's really going on?
Shout out to everybody that went out to Soul Beach. And then yesterday I went to Hershey Park. You ever been to Hershey Park?
Nope.
You never been to Hershey Park?
No.
Have you been to Six Flags Great Adventure?
Of course.
I went with you yet.
Many a time. I've been to Coney Island.
Oh, Coney Island.
Of course. Like, you ain't never been to Disney World, but it's Six Flags. Of course.
Of course I've been there. That's in Jersey. You could drive there from New York. It's an hour drive.
Well, Hershey Park is a 2-hour drive from New York.
What's there that's special?
Oh, roller coasters. They got so many rides for the kids. They got they teach you how chocolate was made, of course, where, you know, it was a great time. I was there yesterday the whole day, and I'm beat. You talking about needing a vacation from Disney. Walking all them hills in Pennsylvania, I'm tired.
Well, you should have sat your ass down like I did this weekend. I did absolutely nothing this weekend. I was in the backyard making s'mores with my 3 baby girls and my wife. Living my life like it's golden.
My kids wanted to go out. They wanted to go have some fun. All right.
Not a care in the world.
Well, and my house in Detroit is almost done. I'm going to show y'all some pictures. It looks amazing so far. They said like 4 more weeks.
Good.
I'm picking the colors for the walls now.
Just know we all had a better weekend than Cam Coldheart, all right? Okay? All right.
I saw you guys have a picture together.
I mean, I'm from the Carolinas. I'm sure I ran into him somewhere. But listen, here's the thing.
Damn.
That man bought me so much entertainment this weekend. Right? Okay? I was thoroughly sitting back enjoying it, and nobody wanted to participate with me. Because my wife don't care about that kind of stuff. I'm trying to text Duval, like, do you see what's going on, Duval? Like, do you think I give a damn? He off on some island somewhere.
Everybody's doing stuff.
Nobody wanted
to have fun with you.
That was the most entertaining thing going on. That guy is so funny to me. Like, but somebody need to get him a therapist, though. Okay?
Why does he need?
He don't realize he's traumatized. Okay.
But what part is traumatized?
But I see the trauma in your eyes, man. When you listen. If you get beat up, period, that's traumatizing. When you get beat up for the whole world to see and it goes viral,
and your pants are pulled down.
Come on, man.
That's terrible.
That is the most.
Well, he started it.
That is the most ironic. So what? That's the most ironic thing about that video.
What?
It shows you the importance of belts. He was in there to buy a belt. and he ended up on the floor with his pants around his ankles.
I feel like they should not have had him back in the store after.
No, he needed a belt. If anybody ever, they definitely needed to let him back.
You came in here, got beat up in the store, and now you want to come back and buy a belt?
Yes. Did you see what we saw, Yee?
Yeah,
he needed a belt.
He needed a belt.
That belts are very important. Y'all better stay war ready out there, okay? Having your pants sagging around your ankles with no belt on if you want to in these
buy
streets.
some pants that fit.
All right. Well, let's get it cracking. Front page news. What we talking about?
Oh man. Well, let's talk about this border wall that's being built. Now, there's a private group that's building. We'll tell you all about it.
All right. We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. Here's Cardi B. She's releasing a new single this week, right?
Oh, the record's so tough.
Yeah?
Oh.
All right. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
Morning.
Let's get in some front page news. Now, there was no games last night, but game one of the NBA Finals is Thursday between the Warriors and Raptors.
Who you got?
Kevin Durant is out game one. I think Warriors, hands down.
Yeah, it's not what I say Warriors in 5. It's actually disrespectful how people treat Steph Curry. Like, they're having all these conversations about who's the best player in the world, and they like Kawhi Leonard, and they talking about LeBron, and they talking about Kevin Durant, and he's hurt. Steph Curry has been one of the best players in the world for the past 5 years.
Yeah, I think
he's going to show his ass in the NBA Finals, end up being Finals MVP, and then everybody will be on his beige penis.
All right. Now, Dan Gilbert, owner of the Cavs, he suffered a minor stroke on Sunday.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they said he's doing okay right now, but he did have a minor stroke.
See, that's the thing about money. No matter how much money you have, your health can still be affected in some way, shape, or form. Like, just because you're rich doesn't mean that you're going to be healthy.
That's exactly what my mom said when she heard that news. We were just talking about Dan Gilbert. Because he have an event with him in Detroit. They're giving away $1.2 million to small businesses, to different small businesses on June 14th.
Oh, that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's done a lot for Detroit and fixed that city up. And what else we got, Yee?
Now, let's talk about a private group that has raised money, millions of dollars, in a GoFundMe campaign. It's called We Build the Wall, and they've actually started building its own stretch of border wall on private property. They said, buckle up, we're just getting started, in a Facebook post. They just started over the weekend. I could think of great ways to spend that money.
The irony in that is they probably have Mexican workers doing it. That's the whole irony of the whole situation.
That's what you raise money for. Okay. All right, and let's talk about these tornadoes. There's still really severe weather. For me flying back, my flight was delayed and it was grounded. All the flights to Newark were grounded for a while, but they said this devastating weather is still not over. There were 2 suspected tornadoes in the Dayton, Ohio area just last night, 30 minutes apart. So just still be careful. I know people are still coming back today. The airports were crazy yesterday, so just make sure you check on that. Now, Texas has just passed a bill. They're going to let people carry their handguns for a full week after natural disasters. So licensed gun owners can carry their handguns in public for up to a week. And that's because they don't want people to be forced to leave their guns behind.
Makes sense.
In their vehicle or in their home where they could be at risk with people coming to
Where's that at?
In Texas.
I thought Texas was already an open carry state.
I guess after disaster, maybe not, but now they're saying that, they don't want anybody to steal the guns if you leave your gun in your car or the crib or whatever it may be.
I guess you have to have one of those concealed carry permits to keep your weapon with you, but now they're giving you immunity if you don't have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's what the bill is for. And in Missouri, the governor has signed legislation banning abortions at 8 weeks. And that ban has an exception for medical emergencies, but it does not have an exception for rape and incest. So if you're after 8 weeks, you will not be able to legally get an abortion. If you do go and try to get one, the doctor could face 5 to 15 years in prison.
Okay. All right. Well, that's front page news. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, hit us up right now. Maybe you had a bad weekend, horrible weekend, or maybe you feel blessed and you had a great weekend. 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on the Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, DJ Envy. What's up, man?
What's up, bro? What's your name?
Hey, there's an app out, man. Charlamagne the guy there?
Yeah.
Peace, King. What's happening?
Hey, what's up with Yee? Hey, Charlamagne, I got a question to ask you, man. This whole weekend, man, I've been thinking, it's Memorial Weekend, so I'm out to the beach, right?
Yes.
And I go in to the gas station. I'm buying some lollipops. It's not for me. The lady was like, yo, 3 for $1. Yo, let me ask you a question, bro. You think it's weird? I didn't eat the lollipops until I got back to the crib, or I didn't want nobody to see me eat a lollipop.
What's
how
wrong
crazy
with you,
is that?
man?
What?
You're a grown-ass man. Eat a damn lollipop,
So you're asking Charlamagne about eating a lollipop?
You're asking me, do I think something is wrong with eating lollipops?
Yeah, man, because ever since he said that thing about bananas, I never ever ate a banana before like that in public.
I never said anything about bananas. That was Wiz Khalifa who said that. I wouldn't eat no lollipop only because if I'm gonna eat sugar, it's gonna be some peanut M&Ms or something. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna waste sugar with a lollipop.
Go lick the lollipop, bro.
Nah, man, I'm just saying, one last quick shout out real quick. Shout out to my brother's company, Vision Nationwide, Benjamin G. I love you guys, man. I just couldn't wait to call in, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something else.
Go suck on a lollipop. It's okay.
Y'all gotta start being more secure in y'all manhood,
bro.
Live
your life, man.
Nah, it's not even about that. I was just thinking, man, damn, I don't want Charlamagne the guy to catch me even eating a lollipop.
Bro, I wouldn't give a damn if you was sucking a lollipop. Bro, if I caught you sucking a I wouldn't care. Live your life.
Goodness gracious.
I don't care.
He thought it might turn you on. That's why he said it. Hello, who's this?
Hello, hey, it's Niecy.
Hey, Niecy, get it off your chest.
Hey, good morning, Andy. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning.
Good morning, Queen.
I was a little irritated this morning when I woke up in Houston because you guys had double broadcasts going on. Like you were talking, but music was in the background.
Oh, that means somebody
messed up.
Yeah, that means somebody in Houston was effing up.
In Houston, so you guys got to sue them now. I love you guys.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
They must got somebody new running the boards in Houston on 93.7 The Beat.
Hello, who's this?
What's up, man? It's Vlad from Augusta.
Vlad, what up, man? Get it off your chest.
What's up, man? I had a little pool party over the weekend.
Okay.
Everything was everything. Everything was real good. You know what I mean? I had the girls come to the crib, got them a little loose.
How was the food, though?
You said they got a little loose. What does that mean? What does that mean?
They was drinking. They was smoking.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you already know what's up.
How was the food, though?
Got a little loose.
Hey, the food was straight, man. You know what I'm saying? This is my second time on the grill, so, I threw down a little bit.
Did y'all laugh at Cam Cold Hard videos?
Oh, well, my mom, she works in Iraq, and I had to show her. She didn't know who the baby was, so I had to show her the
She knows now.
Everybody out. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man, I appreciate y'all, though, man. We holding it down for the 706, man.
All righty, bro. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
So you better have the same energy.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
This is C, man.
Seaman?
What's up,
Hey,
Seaman?
Seaman.
How are you, Seaman?
Not C, man. No, I'm just whatever. I'm not gonna do it.
Are you white?
Nah, man. What the hell? I'm Asian.
Oh, okay. If you was white, that'd be a hard rap name, Seaman.
All right, what's up, Seaman?
I'm white and sticky.
Hey, I'm happy I got through, though. Honestly,
Are you sure?
I don't know. You make me question myself now.
Talk to me, Seaman.
What's up, Seaman?
Nah, I'm glad I got through because, I listen to you guys a lot, and, it's like, shoot, I'm from the West Coast. I'm actually from the 559 Fresno, California, and now I live in Portland now, so.
Okay. So what do you want to get off your chest this morning, Seaman?
You want to get Seaman off the chest.
Seaman is about to let it all go. No, but
That's what happens with Seaman. You let it all go, it gets through, and then wham, here comes the baby.
That's all it is. That's all you got to do, Charlamagne.
All right, Seaman.
Okay, guys.
Charlamagne been getting some weird calls.
What is
First the
going
lollipop,
on?
now the Seaman. All right, Seaman.
Hey, no, y'all take it too damn far. So
All right. Okay, stay warm.
All right, man. Stay shooting. Hello, who's this?
This is Thomas from Milwaukee.
Thomas, what up, man? Get it off your chest.
All right, so I just want to wish my girlfriend a late happy birthday. I wasn't able to call you guys in on April 13th. And I'm late, and I just,
Bruh, you more than a month late on your girl's birthday. She about to have another one.
You a month and a half late.
I know. I'm sorry. Her name is Adriana. I love her. Shout out to Charlamagne the God because I agree, black men not being faithful.
Oh,
I can tell he just cheated.
That's right. Yeah. Black men don't cheat, baby.
Just said it, man.
Don't let that negative energy mess with you, bro. You keep the narrative different.
Yeah, I listen to y'all every morning on B100.7 in Milwaukee.
All right, bro. Thank you, man.
Of course.
And black men don't cheat.
100%.
All the time.
Trav, what's up, Trav?
Yeah, what's up, MB?
Trav, you poppin', Trav?
What's up, you? How you, boo?
Hey, baby.
What's up, sir?
What up, sis? How you?
I'm doing good. Hey, man. I just wanted to say real quick to spread. I don't know if it's positivity, but this summer is about to get hot. So let's make sure that we're not shooting outside, shooting the blocks up and doing all that dumb stuff. I was actually looking at the Chesapeake, Virginia, actually one of the neighborhoods that I used to always go out. One of my friends that moved to a long time ago, somebody shot the whole neighborhood up, and they shot like 10 people and killed one.
Yes,
Virginia, man.
It's been a lot of shooting. There was a lot of shooting in Chicago. There was a lot of shooting in Brooklyn over the weekend. There's a lot of shootings, man.
Yeah, Chicago, 34 shot, 5 fatally during Memorial Day weekend, and that was 2 days ago. That was Sunday evening. It was already like high.
So my whole thing is, man, if you're going to be getting into it with somebody this summer, put the guns down. Throw hands, man. If you get your hands beat, you get your hands beat. You'll be all right.
Can you fight, Chav? Can you fight?
Cam Coldheart tried that. You see how that ended up for him.
My goodness.
Yo, the baby lied, too. I don't understand. The baby lied and said he did it solo dolo. And clearly, he didn't do it solo dolo.
It don't matter. He still won, though.
It don't matter how he got that L.
Get it how you get it, baby.
Right.
It don't matter. That's right. If you was on social media talking reckless to somebody, and then when you see him in person, you better be war ready. It don't matter how you get that L. I don't care if it was 2 people, 3 people, the baby and the little person. It don't matter.
Tyson.
Right. What up, Charlamagne? What's good with you?
What's up, King? How you?
Get it off your chest.
Hey, man, calling live from Vegas. Yo, Yee, what's good? Yo,
What's
DJ
good?
Envy, what up, though?
What's up? What up, though?
Chillin'. Hey, man, if you take an L like that, the last thing you're supposed to do is go on the internet and blast it and try to make a name for yourself, you know what I mean, by taking the L. So now you're known for taking the L.
Yeah, he's like the new Red from Friday. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how you see Red, you be like, oh shoot, you the dude that Debo knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be known for that. You don't want to be the guy that the baby beat up. You don't want to be that guy.
Right, Red didn't come through without the glasses on. He came through with the glasses on. You feel me? So nobody knew.
Yeah, man. But you know what? The only reason he's taking that L is because he's traumatized. He don't realize he's traumatized, though.
Hey, the best thing for him to do is let it go, man. Hey, yo, Envy, I want to highlight you. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, man, a few years back, you came to Vegas, and they wouldn't let you in Dre's, man. I'm the security guard that came over there and told him, like, let you slide. I was like, yo, this world famous DJ Envy, man, with the white sneakers on, and they let you in. Remember that?
No, but I appreciate it.
Well, why didn't you go get Meek this weekend?
Hey, you know what? I ain't got no plug at the Cosmo like that, but I'm good at Dre's, though.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, for sure, man. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Hey, shout out to my daughter Layla in Cali, man. She about to graduate this weekend.
Oh, man, it's beautiful.
Congratulations, man.
For sure, I'll be there to see her. Hey, love y'all, man. Y'all be good.
All right, brother. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, you can hit us up at any time. Now, we got rumors on the way?
Yes, I can tell y'all want to talk about the baby. Okay, and what happened with him at the Louis Vuitton store, so we'll get right into it.
All right, we'll get into that when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Back to the work week on this Tuesday.
What's happening?
Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk the baby.
It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Okay, well, there's been some issues now with the baby. Now, as you know, last week there was an issue with him getting into an altercation when a fan allegedly got aggressive when he was told he couldn't take a picture with the baby. And in that incident, he's saying that he got beat up pretty badly by the baby's security. Well, now there was another incident where the baby was in the mall. He was going to the Louis Vuitton store. Well, he was in the Louis Vuitton store, and there was an altercation between him and a North Carolina rapper named Cam Coldheart.
Cam Coldheart.
Now, the baby versus Cam Coldheart in this Louis Vuitton store, everything was captured on camera because Cam Coldheart was filming himself.
You a bitch. Y'all look at this baby. That baby in here talking some shit. He walking up on me and like he about to do something. What you don't do? What you taking your off for?
Scared of what? You scare ass. Scared of what? The police in here. Scared of what? So scared, boy. Cold.
Scared of what? Huh, Cam Coldheart. I'm the truth. Knock them out. Me. Dolo. Quit playing with me, boy. Pick your pants up.
Now, if you don't know what happened, the baby did apparently knock out Cam Coldheart. Cam Coldheart was then seen on the ground with his pants on the floor, hanging down off of his butt.
Mind you, while Cam Coldheart was taping, the baby looked like he was paying for whatever he was purchasing. He wasn't paying him no mind at first.
And Cam Coldheart was harassing the baby in the store. Let's be very clear.
The baby was minding his business.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to have an altercation.
I was highly entertained by Cam Coldheart this weekend, not because he did anything particularly entertaining, but because watching him try to convince the internet that he wasn't bothered by that beatdown when he was clearly bothered by that beatdown was entertaining.
Let's get into some of that because...
Oh, boy.
Yes, Cam Cohart then posted after the picture and video of him with his pants down was seen by everyone. Caught me slipping dolos. Silver back from the slums. This ain't ish. MFs bounce back from MFs jumping them every day. No statements made. Cam back from my belt. Told 12 I ain't want to talk. I got up, walked to the car, and made a post. Yeah, I'm hurt as hell. Once again, go to Louis in South Park and ask the security in Louis how many people jumped me when they rushed me dolo. So, according to Cam Cohart, he's saying...
Why are you reading when he posted 100 videos saying that himself?
I'm about to. I'm reading what he wrote. I'm reading what he wrote along with the video. So this is him explaining what actually happened in the store.
So I'm in Louis spending some money, no deal how I do. You know, they run up on me in the Louis store. You know, start swinging and You and your security got all them goddamn hits, bro. All them hits. And I'm still this pretty. Y'all scratching and
He said they ran up on him?
Yes.
Did I not see the video right?
Listen, Cam Cohart. You can look like you wasn't hurt after the fact, but we all saw the video, okay? You was rolling around on the ground with your pants around your ankles, blood leaking out your face. My brother, you was hurt.
Where was the security in the Louis store? They just let that all happen?
Well, security, what they gonna do? Usually security at them stores a little older. They just,
like, you gonna buy that belt?
Their job is 911. What's your emergency?
The key word in this whole situation is belts. All right, this video shows the importance of belts. The fact Cam Cohart was attempting to buy a belt and then ended up on the ground with his pants around his ankles shows why belts are so important. You really shouldn't leave home without one.
Well, Cam Cohart then is not done making videos, and you're right, he made a whole series of videos discussing the situation and what he plans to do with all this newfound fame.
I'm gonna keep it real though. I ain't that little gonna try. But he did though. Come on, I just flooded in 50K followers.
Oh God.
It don't make or break me. I'm so much more than some jumping me. You feel me? I'm about to use this follow with some whole other. This won't matter. Lambo truck on the way this year.
Lambo truck.
I watched that video right there in particular about 20 times.
How do you turn 50,000 followers to a Lambo truck?
Listen,
I need to know.
Cam Cohart, people are laughing at you, not with you. Don't let this be your legacy, my guy. All right? I don't care how many new IG followers you got. I don't care how many blogs post you. None of that matters when it comes to who you are as a man.
Bro.
These people are not going to stay following you. They're just here for the weekend. As soon as this dies down, they're going to unfollow you. And it don't matter if you get a Lambo truck.
Get that Lambo truck.
It don't matter because all you're going to be is the guy that the baby beat up driving a Lambo truck. Like, that's it. Like, it don't matter. And I don't know if you got kids or not, but if you do, for their sake, don't be the guy who got beat up in the ball by the baby because that's what you're known for right now.
So what is he supposed to do?
I wonder what his girlfriend has to say about all this.
What is he going to do now?
All right, well, let's finish. Hold on. Because
there's more?
Now, here's what the baby has to say about Cam Cohart.
I love to play with me and play victim and call the police. We'll be right back to work, man. Baby on baby out now.
Listen, man, I have no remorse for anyone who trolls someone online the way Cam Cohart was trolling the baby. If you taunting somebody online like that, talking crazy to someone online like that, you get what you earned. All right? And Cam caused that whole situation on himself. All right?
Well, according to Cam Cohart, he's saying that the baby missed him twice, caught one to the chin.
Yeah.
We saw the video.
Stop.
I'm just telling you what he said.
Yeah, stop.
And listen, listen, trust me, I've been punched on camera before. All right? The video is all over YouTube right now. And guess what? I ran. And you know why I ran? Because I didn't want to end up like Cam Cohart. Laid out on the ground bloody with my pants around my ankles, okay? I just want Cam to want more for himself because I want more for him as an individual.
But we're glad you didn't get hit by a car when you ran because that could have been terrible.
He was dodging, boy.
I'd rather get hit by a car than get hit by the baby and his brother. And then, by the way, I don't care if they jump Cam Cohart or not. You know why? Because if you've been taunting that man online and you've been talking reckless to that man online, when you see that man, you should be prepared for whatever comes your way, even if it is him and his brother or him and his security or whatever it was.
I wonder what he thought was going to happen.
Exactly.
I don't know. Like, what was the point?
You know what he thought was going to happen? Nothing. He thought that he could pull his camera out.
He didn't prepare for that one.
He thought he could get the likes. He could get the retweets. He thought people would be commenting. He didn't think nothing was going to happen. He think he was going to walk away with just talking reckless, and that was going to be it.
Well, he does now have almost 60,000 followers.
He about to get that Lambo truck.
All of y'all just as stupid as him for following
Lambo truck.
For following him. God bless Cam Cohart. I wish you the best, but my brother, please don't let this be your legacy.
He gonna pull up in that Lambo truck.
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your Rumor Report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Now, front page news, what we talking about?
UFOs. UFOs.
Oh, okay. All right, UFOs. When we come back, it's the Breakfast Club. Come on. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get into some front page news. Now, game 1 of the NBA Finals is Thursday. The Warriors take on the Raptors. KD is out game 1.
Warriors in 5.
I definitely think the Warriors.
Warriors in 5.
I don't know about in 5, maybe 6, but I definitely think
Warriors
the Warriors
in
win.
5.
And Cavs owner Dan Gilbert is awake and responsive after suffering a stroke on Sunday.
But he's still in the hospital, though.
He is.
All the money in the world can't prevent health issues, man. That's the sad part.
What else we got, Yee?
All right, now let's talk about some Navy pilots who say that they spotted UFOs while training over the East Coast back in 2014 and 2015. They said they saw strange objects with no visible engine or infrared exhaust plumes that were at least 30,000 feet and flying at hypersonic speeds almost daily.
I seen that on TV.
Anybody that knows Charlamagne the God, y'all know that I believe in UFOs, and I think that it is very selfish and very arrogant to think that we are the only life form in all of these different universes throughout the whatever.
They said it might be a drone, though. They said it might be a drone. They said
no, they said it wouldn't. They said it wouldn't be a drone. They actually said that at first they thought it was part of a top secret drone program, but then after the near collision, they changed their minds. They said the government officials knew there were fighter pilots in the area and they would not send drones to get in the way. They also said that it requires a significant amount of energy to have that in the air with the speeds that they observed, and they said 12 hours in the air is 11 hours longer than we'd expect, so they were up there for 12 hours.
If you look at the Earth and you look at how diverse the Earth is, as far as the different things in the ocean, the different things in the woods, different things in the jungles, even people from continent to continent are different, why wouldn't the universe be just as diverse?
All right. Well, let's move along and talk about Google. They are reportedly tracking whatever you buy through Gmail. So if you purchase some things and that information is in your Google account and you think only you can access that, they actually are keeping track. So anything that you purchase through Google Pay or the Google Play Store, any of those things are being tracked by them. So just know that. So if you don't want to store your data, you can remove purchases from there and go to that Google purchases page and get rid of everything. FYI. All right, and in Missouri, their governor, Mike Parson, has now signed legislation that bans abortions at 8 weeks. The only exception is medical emergencies. It's not for rape, not for incest, so there's no exceptions for rape, no exceptions for incest as well. And if you're a doctor and you perform an abortion after that 8-week cutoff, you could face 5 to 15 years in prison. Women would not be criminally penalized for anything. And also there's a clause, you have to get written notification from a parent or guardian for an abortion to be performed if you're a minor. So that went into effect as well. So just so you guys know, they are slowly trying to ban abortions with all of these new laws.
Slowly? I don't think it's that slow.
Well, I mean, it's state by state. So it's not a federal thing, but they are trying to make sure that our rights are taken away. So make sure you pay attention and speak up and speak out.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Now, let's go back to talking Cam Cole Hart and the baby.
Cam Cole Hart. Listen, I don't want Cam Cole Hart to, I don't want somebody to call him and be like, hey, they talking about you on the radio.
Y'all making his followers go up.
This is nothing to be proud of.
All right, so let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Did he get what he deserved? People that just joined us, explain what happened.
Well, he was in the Louis Vuitton store, and the baby was in there as well by chance, and he was taunting the baby, calling him a bitch ass and all kinds of things, and I guess he's been having issues with the baby for whatever reason.
This is after years. It's been a couple years that he's just been talking reckless and very negative about the baby on social media.
The baby did try to ignore him at first, and he was filming himself talking recklessly about the baby, and then finally... Pow, pow.
Listen, he got what he deserved, and all you online trolls deserve the same fate. Okay?
What about that Lambo truck, though?
All that talking crazy to people on social media, all that talking crazy online, running up on people with cameras when you see them in the street, yes, you deserve that and more.
What about that Lambo truck, though?
All right.
800-585-1051. Did Cam Cole Hart deserve what he got?
Cam Cole Hart.
We'll talk about it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about Cam Cole Hart and the baby. Now, Yee, explain to the people what happened.
Yes, there was an altercation in the mall between Cam Cole Hart and the baby. The baby was shopping, minding his business in the Louis Vuitton store, and Cam Cole Hart was just filming and calling the baby a bitch ass N-word. And that's when things got a little crazy. The next video we see is Cam Cole Hart on the ground with his pants down.
Yeah. I think he got what he deserved. I've been saying it for a long time. There are no repercussions when people say wild stuff. and he deserved it. Like, he didn't get shot, he didn't get killed, he just got a little knuckled up, little bloody nose, and his pants to the floor. You know, pants to the floor, I didn't understand. But
Cold Heart 2 is available now.
Yeah, I don't respect how he was moving at all because it's pure hate. You know, Cam is a rapper from Charlotte. The baby is from Charlotte, and you can tell that Cam is just upset that he's not in the position that the baby is in. And so for the past couple of years, he's just been taunting them online, talking crazy. And I just feel like, you know, all online trolls deserve the same fate. All that talking crazy to people on social media, running up on people with cameras. When you see them in the street, yes, you deserve that and more. So I don't feel sorry for him at all. And I really want him to understand that people are laughing at him, not with him. All right? Don't let this be your legacy, Cam Cold Heart. I don't care how many new IG followers you got. I don't care how many blogs post you. I don't care about no Lambo trucks. None of that matters when it comes to who you are as a man.
And that's what I don't understand. Like you said, they're both from North Carolina. They're both from Charlotte. You beefing with this man doesn't do anything for you. Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. And like, listen, I don't know if you got kids, but for their sake, don't be the guy who got beat up in the mall by the baby. All right, because that's what you're known for right now. You got to have more of a legacy than that to pass on to your kids, man. Imagine people walking up to your kids talking about, "Oh, we saw your daddy get washed in the mall." Yeah. I want more for you, Cam Cold Heart. All right, but you got to want more for yourself. Yeah. And please invest in belts. That video made me want to start my own belt line.
Really?
Yes, because belts are very important. Very important.
Until somebody take up that belt and beat you with it.
Hello, who's this?
Siobhan.
Hey, do you think he got what he deserved?
Absolutely. The baby should have knocked his head slam off.
He did.
He did. Did you see the video?
Hey, sorry.
What's up, baby?
How are you?
I'm blessed, black, and highly favored.
Yes, that's right. But yeah, he got exactly what he deserved.
Thank you, Mama. Hello, who's this?
Yeah, this is Sire from Brooklyn. What up, Envy?
Sire, what's up, man? You think he got what he deserved?
He got what he deserved, but he need to get more. Because if Cam Cold Heart tried to sue Baby, you know, Baby should sue him back, you know, because he trolled him.
Yeah, I mean, he can't sue him. You're sitting there talking, making threatening remarks.
Exactly.
I asked you what happened, and actually, I think Cam swung first from the video that I see. Looked like he swung first, and now it's self-defense.
Yeah, you know, Cam, so he flew first, you know, so now Baby, you know, he got all rights to sue him if this dude try to press charges.
The baby got to ignore him now. You got to just be like, let me move on.
He was, but when
no, I'm talking about now, after the fact, because I know it has to be annoying.
He was ignoring him, and the guy was instigating the fight. You know?
I'm talking about now, after the fight, because he's still talking. So now what do you do as the baby?
Now the baby don't say nothing back.
You just got to ignore that.
The baby took that win.
The baby was ignoring him, and the dude was instigating it, and so he got what he deserved.
All right, well, thank you, bro.
You know what I mean? And yeah, Angela Yee, I need you, Angela Yee.
Whoa.
You need me to do what?
Host the event.
What event?
So hit me on the sideline, Brooklyn rooftop event.
Okay, you should hit me up.
Whoa.
All right, well, you know.
Book AngelaYee@gmail.com. I'll look for it.
All right.
Also, man, I don't want.
That doesn't sound like he's gonna book.
I know he was like, I need you.
Hey, I don't want people. I don't want people to feel like this is the way to get on either, because I need y'all to know Cam Cold Heart is not on. I don't care how many followers he got. I don't care how many times you hear his name mentioned. He is not on.
Well, what about he get that Lambo truck, though?
He'll just be the guy that the baby beat up driving the Lambo truck. All right?
Drive your dreams.
This will not translate into dollars. He will not get a deal from this. This is just noise right now. Trust me.
Well, 800-585-1051. We're talking to Baby and Cam Cold Heart. Did he deserve what he got? It is something now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking Cam Cold
Heart
and the baby. Now, if you don't know what happened over the weekend, you just joined us. You want to explain to the people what happened?
The baby and Cam Cold Heart, I guess they were both in the Louis Vuitton store. Bad timing. And Cam Cold Heart has been talking ish about the baby online for quite some time. Saw him in person and started talking ish in person, calling him a bitch ass, filming him saying all those things to the baby. The baby was trying to leave the store and get out of there, but I guess Cam Cold Heart approached him, got a little too close. And that's when, boom, boom, next to we see, Cam Cold Heart is laid out on the ground with his pants down.
I wonder if things would have turned out different if Cam Cold Heart would have been able to purchase the belt before he got into the altercation with the baby.
Man.
Because that video really shows the importance of belts, all right? The fact Cam Cold Heart was attempting to buy a belt and then ended up on the ground with his pants around his ankles shows why belts are so important. I really might start me a belt line because you really shouldn't leave home without one. It don't got to be designer either.
Well, you know what? I'm glad he got beat up and that's all that happened. Because if you really think about it, I mean, the baby, he's shot somebody and killed somebody before. I'm minding my business in the Louis Vuitton store. In self-defense. I'm minding my business in the Louis Vuitton store. You're taunting me. Then you swing at me first. To me, I'm thinking you trying to rob me.
That's why I don't feel sorry for this young man, because you got all of these young dudes out here who will do anything for the clout. And they talk crazy to people on social media. They talk crazy online. They run up on you with cameras, you know. And guess what? If you run up on somebody with a camera and you asking for smoke, don't be surprised when you get that smoke.
What if the baby was like, let me buy that belt for you, my brother?
That's even better. But, you know, either way, Cam Coldheart earn whatever he got.
Meatball.
What's up, though?
What's up, though, bro? What do you think?
Man. Hey, first of all, I want to say, you know, nothing but respect to all y'all, man. I got nothing but love for y'all. Charlemagne, you got a platform, man. You can't be promoting that butt whooping, man. You can't. I mean, I understand that, you know, he was taunting me, man, but, you know, you got to, when you're on a level like Baby, you got to have some type of walk away status. You know what I mean? You got to be on a maturity level. He been in a lot of stuff, man. I wish music could just get back to music. You know?
Listen, I agree with that, but I don't know if you saw the video or not. Cam swung at him first.
And he was harassing him.
Yeah.
I seen it. But, you know, when you're going back on camera and you're saying, well, look what I did to him, look what I did to him. You know, all that's not necessary, man. I think that I get it. He protected himself as a man. Me, honestly, he bring it to Detroit, walking around with a diaper, we going to knock him out. But, you know, that's just us. But, you know, I'm not promoting violence at all.
It just sounded like you were.
You definitely just said you're going to knock the man out. Come on now. You just said you're going to knock him out.
I had to double back and mess with Charlemagne because we about to say, man, we're supposed to be doing better than that. But no, I just don't feel like, you know, I feel like you need to be on a certain level, maturity level, where at least you can try to walk away. Maybe if he had security when they swung on him, but even when he whooped him, man, going back on camera and saying, well, look what I did to him, it's not really proving anything.
But you know what, though?
I think he did that because the other dude had him on camera.
Yeah, imagine he was already filming him, so he might have made it seem like he was just doing all this to the baby. The baby was just taking it, and he would have told a whole different narrative.
Yeah,
and it's also a warning for people, like, don't try to come up on me and talk crazy to me.
Not only that, though, but you got to protect yourself. And I think the baby, by doing that, was protecting himself, because what if there was no video and Cam Coldheart went to go file a lawsuit or go press charges or something?
True. Vaughn.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Vaughn?
All right, so I'm going to tell you my take on this thing. And I'm surprised Charlemagne didn't call this out already.
Talk to me.
We are fallen victims to clout chasing. And the reason why I say that is because dude just got into altercation last week, right? So if he just got into altercation, it will be on high alert. They all both in the same spot. So I think they know each other. And I also think that he was like, hey, I'm going to knock you out on camera. It's gonna make
no, absolutely not. No, that is no.
So you think this whole thing was a conspiracy?
Ain't nobody signing up for that, bro.
Let's hear the rest of this conspiracy theory.
This is getting good. Go.
Bro, everything happened way too perfectly. It's on video, and you knock somebody out. You get their phone, and you automatically can see him on the ground bleeding already. Come on, man.
No, Cam Coldheart posted a video prior to the baby and him getting into an altercation. The baby pulled out his phone, and they put the 3 videos together after the fact.
How do they end up in the same spot, though?
Because they both live in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the mall, my brother.
It's Memorial Day weekend.
The mall. Memorial Day weekend.
All right, so whenever Louis Vuitton release that video, if they do, or if they really was,
oh my goodness,
then we'll see who's lying.
Man, God bless you, bro.
Would you want to get beat up with your pants hanging down?
Yeah, ain't nobody signing up for that.
He got 50,000 new followers.
A dude that's got 50,000 followers.
Oh, you know what? I can't.
So what? Oh, my God.
I'm with him, man.
Yo, this is Charlemagne.
I think the two of them came together and decided to inspire.
Listen, Cam Coldheart is not on. I don't care how many followers he got. I don't care how many times you hear his name mentioned. He is not on. This will not translate into dollars.
Did you listen to any of his music after that?
No. He will not get a deal from this. This is just noise right now. Okay, that's all it is.
He's about to get that Lambo truck.
But by tomorrow, everybody will be moved on to something else. All right? By Thursday, when the game start, when the finals start, they'll be moved on to something else.
How can Cam Coldheart capitalize off this?
He can't.
Lambo truck,
He can't. You just the guy in the Lambo truck that the baby beat up. Like,
if you bring that Lambo truck to Envy's car show September 7th.
Yeah, stop it.
I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all need.
Envy, you not gonna let him bring the car?
I mean, hey, you want to bring your Lambo truck to my car show? Nah.
You know why y'all shouldn't be encouraging this. The main reason y'all shouldn't be encouraging this is because those are the same dudes that'll run up on one of us when we out in the street just because they want to get likes and they want to get retweets. Everybody in this room has been a victim of it. Think about when the guy punched me in the back of the head. Think about when the guy took the picture with Angela Yee just to post it and say Angela Yee looked trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they do. Don't encourage that. This guy is not on. Cam Coldheart is not on in no way, shape, or form, and he got what he deserved, and that's what all online trolls deserve, is the same fate that Cam Coldheart got. And buy a belt.
And a Lambo truck. Yeah, we got rumors on the way?
Well, yeah. I mean, let's talk about Meek Mill. He is suing the Cosmopolitan Hotel in Vegas for racism. We'll break it down.
Yeah, what color Lambo truck would you get?
If I was him, he seemed flashy. I'd probably get red.
Nah, bruh. If I'm Cam Coldheart, I'm getting a black and blue Lambo truck because the baby beat your ass black and blue. That's what I would do. All right?
Rumors on the way. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Right, morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club.
Good morning. How's everybody?
Hey, good morning. Happy day after Memorial Day weekend. I know a lot of people were traveling, stuck in all kinds of traffic. I know I had to drop my mom off in Jersey. Coming back from Jersey, it was crazy. It took me like an hour and a half to get home.
I really had fun at the amusement park yesterday. There was nobody really there.
Really?
Yeah, they said that. I was surprised. It was like, well, kids. They said kids have school, people have work the next day, so nobody wants to be at the amusement park. And we didn't have to wait long. I think the longest we waited on a ride was like 20 minutes.
So that was shorter than Disney World.
Way shorter than Disney World. We had a good time. I posted one of the videos of me on the roller coaster, and roller coasters scared the ish out of me. My wife loves them, so I jump on them with her, but I really don't like roller coasters.
I love roller coasters. I love that. Only rides I can't do are the ones that spin around and around, and then I get nauseous.
Oh, yeah.
Like the ones where where you're stuck to the wall.
Yeah.
And it's just going round and round and round.
All the kiddie rides are like that. They just spin around and round and round.
I can't do those.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Yes.
But anyway, we got rumors on the way. What we talking about in rumors next?
Well, let's talk about Meek Mill. Now, apparently he is suing the Cosmopolitan Hotel for racism that's in Vegas. And it did feel disrespectful what security did. So we'll get all into that.
Okay. All right. We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Meek Mill.
It's time.
She's spilling the tea. This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
Well, Meek Mill is suing the Cosmopolitan Hotel in Vegas. Now, according to Meek Mill, and he also has video to back this up, he was supposed to be going to a concert at Marquee. DJ Mustard was actually DJing at the club, and they told him that it was at capacity and that he couldn't get in. So then he decided, well, at least I'll come to the hotel and grab a bite to eat. And here's what happened.
How can you tell me I'm going to be locked up on trespassing?
Hold on. So here's the deal. We're a private property.
Yes.
At this time, with the information we have, we're refusing to do business with you. We have the right to do that.
What information? You telling me I'll be arrested if I don't leave. If I walk upstairs and get something to eat, I'm going to be arrested for what?
What we just said was...
For being a rapper?
We officially trespassed.
For what?
We officially trespassed.
For what, though? Well, what did you officially protest me for? For what? How?
All right, now he posted Cosmopolitan Hotel Casino going to extreme racist levels to keep too many black entertainers and black people. They said they're going to lock me up. I'm like, for what? I've been once to a party with Jay-Z. Some of these casinos have a bunch of tactics to keep the level of blacks down, but love to take our money. This happens to a lot of black entertainers, not just me. I felt crazy being put out by these white men for no reason. If you come from our culture, you should never step foot in the Cosmopolitan Hotel. They're just really racist as hell. Something really has to be done in Las Vegas, what they doing to black people. And it's very true in Vegas. There's a lot of artists, a lot of hip-hop artists that they will not allow in certain venues.
Well, listen, go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. I'm not begging the white man to get into his establishment. Just don't go there no more. Stop giving these people who don't give a damn about you your dollars.
It's interesting that they play your music there, and then they won't let you in the damn club.
But there's, like you said, the problem with that is are there any black, hotels in Vegas, any black-owned hotels in Vegas, casinos in Vegas that people
play dice on the street the way we always have. All right.
Play dice. That's illegal. That's against the law. The man's on probation.
It's illegal to play dice on the street?
Yes, it's illegal. You can't gamble on the
anywhere
street.
You want.
Really?
What's wrong with you, man?
I had no idea.
What's wrong with you?
You learn something
You
new
can't
every
gamble
day.
on the street.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so...
This guy.
I don't know. I mean, it just sounds crazy. I've been to Vegas many times, and I've heard them say certain people just can't come to the club if they feel like you've been in some type of issue, especially if you're a hip-hop artist.
Let me check it out.
They don't even play hip-hop in the clubs like that. They'll have like a little hip-hop set, but they're not going to do like a whole. There's one club in Vegas that does hip hop.
Well, that's their dumb corny ass. Look, Meek, find some opportunity zones in Atlantic City and let's go buy a casino. Goddamn it!
It's hard to go to Vegas and even find a place. Doesn't Floyd have a? Did he have a strip club in Vegas?
He still has it. He still has a strip club. Yeah, he does.
Yes.
Who?
Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
He still has a strip club in Vegas.
All right, now Iggy Azalea is pressing charges. That's because somebody leaked her nudes. Now, she was shot for GQ Australia's cover. And according to the photographer who took those pictures, he said those photos were stolen from him and published without his permission. He said, I'm outraged and saddened to find out that images of mine were stolen and published. There is currently an investigation underway. Posting these stolen images is illegal, and anyone who has done so will be prosecuted. So Iggy Azalea is, of course, understandably upset to be violated in that way. She actually took down her Instagram page, and she said the photos were outtake shots from her 2016 GQ Australia cover shoot, and she was assured no fully topless photos of her would make the final cut. She also said she never gave permission for those pictures to see the light of day. And she posted as well, recently some outtakes from my 2016 GQ magazine cover were leaked to the public. A lot of high-profile women have shot covers for GQ with a strategically placed hand, etc., covering their breasts. I always felt they were beautiful covers, so I jumped at the opportunity. So she said there was no reason for anyone to have kept those outtakes from the shoot, and she was surprised and angry that they were not immediately deleted after the final images were selected.
So she took topless photos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm sure Iggy Azalea is traumatized, and she needs to be traumatized, and she needs to act even more traumatized, especially to file that goddamn lawsuit, because she deserves to get paid.
Right. So she said, please think of how you might feel if the shoe was yours to wear. I've seen some really vicious-ish written in the last 24 hours, and it is too much negativity for me to handle. For now, it's best to keep my accounts deactivated. Please be kinder to one another.
And she got to understand, too, all these damn perverts out here in this era of clout where somebody probably feels like they can get attention or money off some topless Iggy Azalea pictures. You know they wasn't deleting that off their phone.
All right. Now, Wendy Williams is shopping a tell-all interview, and she wants to really do an hour-long interview and just dish on everything. You know, recently she filed for divorce, as we know, from her longtime husband, Kevin Hunter. And Kevin Hunter recently got into an altercation, a physical altercation with their son, Kevin Jr. as well. So I guess she wants to tell her she should do it on her own show.
She get more money to do a separate one.
Nah, because you want somebody to...
You know what those ratings will be like?
Yeah, but
you want somebody to ask you certain questions.
She could get somebody to come on her own show and do a special.
Nah.
Where they ask her certain questions.
I do another network,
it'd be better to be neutral. I think she should just sit down with Gail. I think that her and Gail would have a great conversation.
Nah, I think it needs to be somebody that's been there, like that's
Gail's been
seen
divorced?
everything. Nah, that's like sat on her lap, like somebody like that knows the ins and outs.
Someone who sat on her lap.
Relationship.
I'm too biased. I don't like Kevin Hunter. I don't like Kelvin Hunter. I can't stand him, so I would be too biased in the interview. I can honestly admit that I would be extremely too biased.
What about Oprah?
I think Gail, man. I like Gail's vibe with Wendy. I think that would be dope.
Mm-hmm. That'd be dope. What about Gail and Oprah?
Nah, that's too much. Just give it to Gail.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee. Charlamagne!
Yes.
Who you giving that donkey to?
I didn't want to.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Uh-oh.
But I do have one final...
You did want to.
I have one final word for Cam Coldheart, just because this is such an opportunity to teach. You know what I'm saying? This is a teachable moment that we all saw this weekend. All right? And I need to talk to my fellow Carolina brethren, Cam Coldheart.
Oh, he's from Monk's Corner?
No, he's not from Monk's Corner, but he's from Charlotte, North Carolina, by the way.
All right, you're giving him that donkey today. All right, when we come back, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Keep the day today.
Well, Ed Sheeran, donkey of the day for Tuesday, May 28th, goes to my Carolina brethren, Cam Coldheart. I was highly entertained by Cam Coldheart this weekend, not because he did anything particularly entertaining, but because watching him try to convince the internet that he wasn't bothered by the beatdown that he received at the hands of the baby, when he was clearly bothered by the beatdown he received at the hands of the baby, was highly entertaining. Now, if you haven't heard, a quick recap, Cam Coldheart is a rapper from Charlotte who is clearly highly upset that the baby, who's also from Charlotte, is on and not him. Trust me, I went down a Cam Coldheart rabbit hole this Memorial weekend. and for the past couple of years, you, Cam Coldheart, have done nothing but taunt the baby. You have had nothing good to say about the baby. Let's listen to this hate.
How the hell do you carry guns with no license, and you a convicted felon, and you pop the in Walmart, and you ain't at least catch the convicted felon charge or carrying concealed weapon? Either you the police or you lying. And somebody else put that up, and you motherfucking getting the fame off of it. It don't sound like you popped the bro. And it's just me speaking for the people. Come on, man. Anybody that know me or this little know this little not really trying to fight me. This little peewee ass little boy, I throw you. This all cap trying to promote his album. Now y'all ass gonna eat clout chase. I got a clout chase. Why they responding to me? Cause I got clout. Ass. I got clout. He trying to get clout off me around here, talking like he tough like that. Making sure he good at home, cause he know I really can make it the way he won't be. You feel me? You won't even be safe to come home or do a show nowhere if I said so. And check that out. Drop the address. Y'all tell that drop the address wherever right now. I'm on the way. That's on my kids. That's on Charlotte. That's on the Carolinas. I'm on the way right now.
Wow.
Listen, and that's just a snippet.
You really were
that's just a
into
snippet.
This.
Yeah, that's really just a snippet of what he's been doing the past couple of years.
I don't even want to picture you at home just looking up all these clips.
Hey man, I'm an old man. I like to see the young boys just act up from afar. All right, my brother Cam Coldheart. If nobody else was going to tell you, I'm gonna tell you. You look like a grade A hater. Okay, you look like a man who is highly upset the baby is on and not you. Okay, which I think is wild because the Carolinas need to be sticking together. You should be rooting for the baby to win because when he wins, he opens the floodgates for a bunch of new Carolina artists. As you can see, the baby is prospering. Stunner for Vegas is right behind him. I see the young man Rich Dunk moving, Black Zach moving, Tia Kareen, Rennie Rucci. All I'm saying is the baby got people talking, so why not celebrate him instead of hate on him? Because the next person who could benefit from him shining a light on the Carolinas, in particular North Carolina, may be you. Well, Cam Coldheart and the baby ended up in the same Louis Vuitton store this weekend. Louis Vuitton store in South Park Mall, I believe. And Cam Coldheart decided to taunt the baby, decided to talk reckless to the baby. And, well, it didn't end the way I think he wanted it to because Cam Coldheart got caught with his pants down. Literally.
You a bitch. Y'all look at this baby. That baby in here talking some shit. He walking up on me and like he about to do something. What you don't do? What you taking your off for?
Get away. You scary ass. Get away. The police get away.
I'm so scared, boy.
Cold. Get away, please.
All I heard was, excuse me.
I think that was a white lady.
Can we hear the aftermath of the altercation?
Cam Coldheart. I'm the truth. Knock them out. Me. Dolo. Quit playing with me, boy. Pick your pants up. Pick your pants up.
All right. First of all, kids, this video shows the importance of belts. All right, the fact Cam Coldheart was attempting to buy a belt and then Cam ended up on the ground with his pants around his ankles shows why belts are so important. You really shouldn't leave home without one. Even though Cam got caught with his pants down, he shouldn't have got caught with his pants down because he was aware of the baby's body. All right, you can't act war ready with no belt and your pants hanging around your ankles. All right, I watched Cam try to fight the baby with his phone in one hand and trying to keep his pants up with the other hand. You wasn't even ready for what you was asking for, Cam. Come on now. Well, Cam Coldheart the next day was acting like he was unbothered, but when a person keeps telling you over and over how unbothered they are clearly bothered.
I'm gonna keep it real though. I ain't think little gonna try.
Okay.
He did though. Come on, got to split it in 50K followers.
Oh God.
This don't make or break me. I'm so much more than some jumping in. You feel me? I'm about to use this follow with some whole other. This won't matter. Lambo truck on the way this year.
That's what I'm talking about. Lambo truck on the way.
This is envy all day.
This year.
No, listen. Don't encourage this. All right, turn your goddamn phone off when I'm trying to talk.
Lambo dealer.
Listen, I want you to listen to your Uncle Charlotte, my brother, Cam.
What's
all right?
happening?
People are laughing at you, not with you. All right? Don't let this be your legacy, my guy. I don't care how many new IG followers you got. I don't care how many blogs post you. None of that matters when it comes to who you are as a man. Who cares if you get a new Lambo truck? You just gonna be the guy in the Lambo truck that the baby beat up. And with your luck, the only Lambo truck colors that will be available are black and blue. All right? Which will be yet another reminder of how the baby beat you. Look, I have no remorse for anyone who trolls someone online the way Cam Coldheart was trolling the baby. If you're taunting somebody online like that, talking crazy to someone online like that, you get what you earned, okay? Not what you deserved, what you earned, all right? Cam, you caused this whole situation on yourself because you've been hating on the baby. You clout chasing, and now you got the clout, but not the clout you was looking for. See, words matter, and clout has a couple of definitions. One is influence or power, especially in politics and business. That's the clout everyone is chasing nowadays. They want power, all right? They want influence. But the other definition for clout, and you can look it up if you think I'm lying.
A song by Cardi B and Offset.
No.
I know that song.
It's a heavy blow with the hand or a hard object. All right? Synonyms for clout include smack, slap, punch, bang. So, yes, you was chasing clout, and you got it. You got those heavy blows from the baby's hand. And I don't care if you got jumped. No such thing as a fair one, my brother, because life is not fair. You said you was ready for whatever. That's part of the whatever, Cam. Listen, treat people the way you want to be treated. Talk to people the way you want to be talked to. Respect is earned, not given. Trust me, I've been punched on camera before. Because you can't tell people how to react to what you say about them. And I ran when I got punched on camera. The video is on YouTube right now. It was like 6-7 years ago. The reason I ran is because I didn't want to end up like Cam Coldheart, laid out on the ground, bloody, with my pants around my ankles. But I'm saying all that to say, when you put disrespect out there, the disrespect will return to you. So I just want everyone to know that all recklessness that's displayed online, all this talking crazy to people, all this running up on people with cameras because you want clout, let Cam Coldheart be a lesson to us all. You don't deserve what you haven't earned. You get what you give. And Cam, you earned that beatdown and the viral embarrassment that comes with it. Please let Remy Ma give Cam Coldheart the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
And don't feel sorry for him.
We can tell.
And once again, he is not on. All right? This is not going to translate to any money. It's not going to translate to any deals. It's just going to be a bunch of viral embarrassment and digital depression. That's it.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's open up the phone lines. Let's have a conversation. 800-585-1051 over the weekend. Yee and Charlamagne were watching The Chi. Now, Yee was like, you know, watching The Chi, it's a little different now. Want to explain why, Yee?
Well, I was watching the show, and I was thinking about Jason Mitchell. Now, Jason Mitchell has been dropped from The Chi for the next season, and apparently they're saying he's being accused of sexually harassing several actresses on The Chi, which includes Tiffany Boone, who plays his on-screen girlfriend. So he plays that character of Brandon Johnson, and Tiffany Boone plays his girlfriend on The Chi. And I was thinking, like, they have all these scenes together, and according to these allegations, she would have to call her fiance to actually be on set, and she was kind of traumatized working with him. So we don't know exactly what happened, but we do know that he's been accused of harassing her.
All right, so let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Let's think about it.
Think about it.
Can you work with somebody you can't stand? Because she still had to work with him. She couldn't stand him. She had to call her fiance. Like, she couldn't stand him. Could you work with somebody you can't stand?
I'm sure everyone's had this situation.
800-585-1051. All right, that is the question. Call us up right now. We'd love to hear your stories. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Everybody, it's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, we're asking, can you work with somebody you can't stand? Now, this came out of The Chi. You was watching The Chi over the weekend.
Yes, and there's a lot of scenes with Jason Mitchell and Tiffany Boone together. She plays his girlfriend, Jerica, on the show. He plays Brandon on The Chi, and he has since been fired from the show. There's reports that he has been accused of sexually harassing some of the women on set.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, damn, that's difficult. Let's imagine you work with somebody, especially in that type of setting, the intimate,
well, you
where
have
you
to be,
love scenes.
Yeah, they're like hugged up on the couch together.
That's a little different.
Well, that's acting, though.
Yeah,
so you are acting.
But it's probably, but if you can't stand somebody, and she actually asked to be released from the show, that's how bad it was.
Listen, some of y'all can't stand the people y'all work with now, and y'all not actors, and y'all go to work every day and act like y'all like the person. So
you ain't gotta kiss him,
her job is actually acting. I've never seen them kiss, you know.
Yeah, they've kissed on the show.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, so what is it like for you if you had to work with somebody who you can't stand? How do you keep it professional?
Somebody I can't stand? No, I could not work with. I think energy is too important for me. Everything is energy, and if your energy is negative, I don't want you around me. Also, if I don't like you, it's hard for me to pretend to. Now, I can work with somebody I got disagreements with, or I may not like you for the moment, but can't stand it? When you say you can't stand a person?
Like you see their face and you hate them.
Nah. I'm actually gonna get you fired.
See, look, all right, let's be honest, right? This guy's crazy.
I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean,
if I can't stand you, I'm gonna get you fired.
Yeah, you've done it before.
Yes, I have.
But now, let's talk about it, right? Now, this stage of our life is a little different. But if you just starting to work and you just got a job, you really ain't got no choice.
You always got a choice. See, I don't like when people say stuff like that. You always got a choice.
There's a lot of people out there right there.
But there's people that got bills to pay.
They got bills, they got kids.
Like, for instance, Thickums just tweeted me.
Who?
And she,
Who the hell is Thickums?
She's on Twitter. That's her Twitter name.
Thickums.
Her Twitter handle is Thickums.
I don't like
She
Thickums.
said, at Breakfast Club AM, yes, I can. Currently in the situation now, I'm grown. I come to work, not to make friends. I ignore them.
Listen, we don't always like each other up here. We've been working together for almost 9 years. You think that we've had moments where we don't like each other? But, you know, when you say can't stand, that's a different ballgame.
It's difficult to come to work, though, when it's that bad. So
Yes.
I can understand. It's traumatizing.
Let's go to the phone lines. We got Mike on the line. Mike, good morning.
Yo, what's the word?
Mike, can you work with somebody you can't stand?
Yeah, until it gets to that point where I gotta fight them, just like I did back in the day. Like, this dude kept wanting me to mess with him and fight him at my job. I said, yo, I'm gonna catch you in my hood, bro. And then I caught him by himself, him and his girl. I was dolo. I pulled him over like I was the police. I said, yo, bro, hop out. You already know it. It ain't no more talking. It ain't nothing. We gotta shake. We have to shake.
I heard about that. He whipped your ass, didn't he?
Nah. Chill out, Brody. Chill out, Brody.
I ain't gonna front. That sounds crazy when you say you got to whip out with another man and you have to shake. That sounds like y'all both took a pee and then y'all shook afterwards.
Cohort.
All right, you see, this is what you always do every morning.
Thank you, bro.
Every day, like every day.
I know.
Don't put my name in it. He up here trying to have a serious conversation.
Don't put my name in it.
No, I really believe y'all.
You can't hear your phone breaking up.
I know.
Shake on it.
He said, I know.
Donna.
Hello.
Hey, good morning, Donna. Can you work with somebody you can't stand?
Yes, I work with several I couldn't stand, but I tell you what, after work, I see him in the street getting beaten and robbed or on fire. I wouldn't even spit on them or help them.
Damn.
So you're not even going to spit on them if they're on fire?
That's a perfect time to spit on someone.
I let them all burn.
Why would you do that when all that's going to do? Why would you do that when all that's going to do is leave more work for you when you get back to work?
Well, then what kind of work gonna leave me? I didn't put them on fire. I didn't have to help them.
I didn't put them on fire.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. If they kill one of your coworkers, Donna, when you go to work, it's going to be more workload on you because y'all got one less worker. So you should help the person.
Why would I help them? There's plenty of them. I worked in jail. Why is it allowed?
Okay, Donna. Have a blessed day. We love you.
Later.
All right.
You need a hug, Donna.
It's very aggressive here this morning.
All right. 800-585-1051. Can you work with somebody you can't stand? Call us now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you just joined us, we're asking, can you work with somebody you can't stand? Now, this comes because Yee was watching the show over the weekend.
Yes, the character of Jerica, played by Tiffany Boone. She's dating Jason Mitchell's character, Brandon, on the Shy, and apparently she had some issues with him and even asked to take a leave from the show because of it.
Yeah, it's hard to work with somebody you can't stand. Like, if you just got a disagreement, or y'all don't like each other for the moment, or y'all don't like something that one somebody did, that's different than not standing somebody. Because when you can't stand somebody, like, everything about them pisses you off. You start like I hate their hands. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hate the fact that he breathes.
Yeah, I hate how he breathes. Why do he chew so hard? Like, you just get pissed off at everything they do.
Where did you get I hate their hands? Like, I hate their hands? Like, that's, you know what?
Let me see your hands, Envy.
My hands are good. I got beautiful hands.
I've definitely worked with somebody whose hands I hated.
You know what? Hello, who's this? This guy's a jerk.
Hey, my name is Cecilia.
Hey, Cecilia. Can you work with somebody you can't stand?
No, I cannot. I actually, I worked for a company before, and I had to quit after about like 3 years because of the racist comments she would make against African Americans and Latino community.
What they say?
She would just say certain things, like if a person with like a certain certain skin color, she would say like, "Oh, they're nobody to me. They probably have no money." Because I work for a bank, and she would say, "Oh, they probably got no money, so I'm not gonna help them. It's gonna be a waste of my time."
So you reported them?
Yeah, I reported it. And for Hispanics, she would say, like when Trump won, she would say, "Oh, you know, you and your family are going to be reported back to your country where you came from."
Oh, my God.
I was actually born here.
Disgusting.
And she wasn't even born here. And, she was very, very nasty. And she would always say, like, disgusting comments. And I took it for, I just held it in for a lot of these time working there. Only because I didn't want to quit my job and I have to support my family.
I understand. You should have taped
it. Was very hard.
I know. I would have been trying to film that and get that right online, let it go viral.
Why you just ain't call ICE on her since she wasn't born here?
That don't mean she's not legal.
Yeah, it was bad, and it was disgusting. And when it came to those comments, I would always tell her, can you not make these comments because, it affects me.
Yeah.
Because when he talks about Hispanics, he's talking about my family. And when he's talking about African Americans, he's talking about my friends. And it's just not right. And one of my coworkers actually married a African American. She didn't know. And she was talking about them, like, really nasty, in a nasty way. And I remember she said something, and all of a sudden she got written up for something stupid. Like, it's like these little things, she'll get you back.
Yeah.
You can never say anything back to her. So it was bad.
You got to really tape it next time. You know how many tapes I have of Charlamagne calling me a beige bitch or a Dominican that wears white jeans? You know how many tapes I have of that?
What's wrong with wearing white jeans and being Dominican?
First of all, you don't have to have tapes because I say these things publicly. You beige bitch.
See?
Okay.
Hold on, that was my name for you, Charlamagne. How are you going to get my nickname for you to Envy?
I actually used to call Envy a waffle-colored Negro. But I feel like I was insulting waffles by doing that.
All right. Well, thank you, Cicilla.
I still prefer the color of dirty urine, too. Like, he's so yellow.
Definitely going to human resources. Maurice, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Maurice, you ever had to work with somebody you can't stand, bro?
Yes. So, I'm from Charlotte. So, shout out to the baby for, putting his hands on old boy. But, yeah.
Cam Cole Hard!
Hey, look at it. He go hard, all right. He look like a fool with his hands on the ground. But, yeah, I worked in a medical warehouse, and I had a team member that was constantly harassing me. The whole hostile work environment. So, I called HR. They never done nothing about it. I called HR, the whole company, explained it to them. They didn't do anything about it. So, I put in 2 weeks of vacation. Got in the truck driving school, called that Friday, once my paycheck hit, and told him I quit. I'm not coming back.
And he was trying to holler? How was he harassing you?
Man, look, he was provoking me so much. So I got kids, and part of me is like, all right, I'm going to put my hands on them. But, I'll get fired. My kids won't eat. My wife won't eat. So it just got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm about to hurt y'all way more than y'all hurt me. I helped the company get back up in good standings inside that building. I came from a top-notch branch, came from #1 branch in that category. They were number 9 out of 9, and they still sitting number 9 out of 9.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, bro.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
Always got to get that shmoney, though.
What's the moral of the story?
I forgot what we were talking about. What were we talking about?
And you
work with somebody you can't stand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
the moral of the story is get them fired, man. You know what I'm saying?
Some people can't get them fired, and I sympathize with people who have to do that, but need their job.
Yeah, if you can get them fired and you can't stand somebody, get them fired. Like, it's a difference between having disagreements, not liking somebody for a moment, and can't stand a person.
And the person has fundamental issues, like when the woman called up and said that she would talk about immigrants and all of that, talking crazy. How do you deal with somebody like that?
All right. Well, we got rumors on the way, Yee?
Yes. Now let's talk about a situation where allegedly someone had an affair and the sex was so crazy that the woman ended up in physical pain and had to go to the hospital.
All right. We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Greetings to you all. How are you?
Happy Tuesday.
Don't forget
it feels like a Monday.
Don't forget to put deodorant on, all right, with your funky ass, all right? You've been begging for that hot weather. Well, you got to put that deodorant on. That's what comes with this hot weather.
I've been trying this all natural new deodorant.
All right. You come in here musty and think we're not going to go to this radio.
Well, you'll know why if it happens.
Don't use that as an excuse, Yee.
It hasn't been hot enough yet, so I don't know if it works or not.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to let you know. As soon as you walk in there smelling like Funyuns one day.
Like, really? Like nothing? No deodorant at all?
No, I said I've been using an all-natural deodorant.
Yeah,
is that like black soap? Like the black soap that people...
You come in here smelling like a loud package.
Soap is different than deodorant.
All right, well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Kris Jenner.
Listen up. This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, O.J. Simpson's former manager, Norman Pardo, is telling stories now. He has a documentary called Who Killed Nicole that's coming out, and he's talking about...
Still?
Yes, still.
I think we all know
those O.J. Simpson shows end up doing really well, though. Let's keep it real.
I'm not going to lie. The more they ask the question, though, I wonder. I'm like, did O.J. really do it? I'm being honest with you. The more they ask...
See, now you got to watch
I was
this
convinced.
one.
But now they got me wondering, did OJ really kill that?
Well, this documentary is coming out. It's 90 minutes, and it's going to be online on June 12th to mark the 25th anniversary of the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Robert Goldman. He is no longer on speaking terms with O.J. Simpson, but his former manager, Norman Pardo, says that he had a conversation with O.J. Simpson, and he says that O.J. talks about actually having sex with Kris Jenner and how that ruined their relationship. Basically, you know, they all used to hang out together, him and Kris Jenner's husband, obviously Robert, and himself and Nicole. So he said they were vacationing together, and that's when Rob Kardashian and Nicole Brown called it a night, and they were left together in the hot tub. According to this report, he said OJ said he stood up, pulled his shorts down, and said, I'll give you exactly what he said. Her eyes bugged out of her head, and he said, I F that B until I broke her. He said that was as messed up as you can possibly get. And then afterward, Kris Jenner said she needed to go to the hospital, allegedly. They had to take her to the hospital at 2 or 3 in the morning. She came to OJ's room and said, can you take me to the hospital? He said, no, have Rob do it. So that's part of the story that he's going to tell.
Well, there's always been a rumor that OJ is Khloe's daddy, right?
Yep. And according to his former manager, he said, from what I'm understanding, from what OJ told me, everything was great up until the little fling they had. That's when they ended up, Kardashian and Jenner ended up divorcing in 1991, while Brown and Simpson parted ways in 1992.
Does Khloe think OJ is her father? Has she ever talked about that?
Well, listen, Kris Jenner denies ever having had any fling at all with O.J. Simpson. She says that's completely not true. It's a lie. She says she never had an affair.
See, that's one of those things that you don't believe, but when you hear it, you're like, well, you know, Khloe does have a head and jaw like a running back, so maybe.
You're saying it because of her height. Because she's so tall.
They also have similarities in features.
I said head and jaw.
But who knows? All right, now, Kris Jenner, in the meantime, let's talk about her new boo, Corey Gamble, who she's been with for quite some time now.
A lot of pressure on Corey.
Boo.
What does he do? What does Corey do?
He's a tour manager. He works for Scooter Braun.
Okay.
A lot of pressure on Corey after that OJ story.
No, sorry. Gotta break her. You know what else is interesting about this story? They said that OJ was very narcissistic, and he also says one time he had a conversation with him and said, the last girl told me that if I wasn't 10 inches, she wasn't interested. I said, I like you. I'm a little turned on, but I'm not going to cut 2 inches off for nobody.
If I wasn't, hold on now, I'm trying to do
he's 12 inches, bro. He's 12 inches, okay?
10 plus 2 equals 12.
Got you.
Okay.
This guy.
Now, Kris Jenner is offended because she feels that Kanye West disrespected her boyfriend, Corey Gamble, and here's what happened on Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Kanye texted Corey something really rude. Kanye was like, I think it's weird, like, we've never met his family.
That's weird.
I mean, of course, we've all felt that way and thought that, but for Kanye to just so bluntly say that to him, I feel like that was the wrong choice to make at that time.
You guys sit and talk to Kanye, and if you talk to Kanye, he's going to put that up here and run with it. I mean, it is weird. I'm not saying that we're all different. We all put up with each other.
Dropping the clues bombs for Kanye West. You can say a lot of things about Kanye, but you can't call him inconsistent. All right? I don't think there was anything wrong with what he did.
Nothing at all.
If he don't really know this guy, and you know this guy's dating the mom-in-law.
He's always around.
It probably wouldn't be as bad coming from her own, like her daughters. Or
that is her
like
family.
That. I mean, her own.
That's her
son-in-law.
Her daughters. That's her son-in-law.
That's her family.
I don't know. Or maybe if he said it to Chris and not to Corey.
And let's be clear, it's not too many men in the household, so he's a guy, and he's like, look, I want to see what's up with this other dude that's always around. I want to make sure his intentions are good and pure.
They've been together for years, though.
Exactly. And the fact that she hasn't met his family, yeah, absolutely send that text.
Why not just be like, hey, we'd love to meet your family. Let's set up a dinner.
And he young, too.
38.
You're probably just banging Chris for the money.
Maybe.
Let's be clear on that.
All right, now let's talk about Little Mo. She's single again. She posted, single. Looks good on me. Happy, feels so wonderful. Glow Liddy, all in one, get with me. The streets are waiting for this announcement in real life. I've been lit ever since Savage Heart. So, Little Mo is single in the streets.
Shout out to Mo. I spoke to Mo over the weekend. She's doing good, and she got some big plans, some big things happening for her. So, good luck with everything, Mo.
And congratulations to Tokyo Jets. She's having a baby.
Okay.
She posted, we decided to keep you private in December because of how important we believe peace is. My entire tour, I performed through hell with you, but I go through it again a million times trying to meet you. You've been trying to cause a scene at almost every show, popping out. Well, say hi, Amir. We do this for you now.
Salute to
so
Tokyo
she's having
Jets.
a baby.
Love Tokyo Jets. Tokyo Jets gets busy.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your Rumor Report.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee. All right. The People's Choice Mix is up next. Get your request in right now. 800-585-1051.
For everybody missing Revolt, they'll be back on Monday.
And also, this month is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be kicking it with Dr. Jess Clemens.
Dr. Jessica Clemens. So if you think that you need somebody to talk to, Dr. Jess is somebody that you can talk to. So you can call us right now.
Yes, right now. Dr. Jess will talk to you.
Now.
Of course, again, it is Mental Health Awareness Month. So if you have some problems or some questions, she's here for you.
If you're dealing with any trauma, Cam Coldheart, you know what I'm saying? Cam Coldheart. If you out there.
You want to get him on the line?
That would be actually good. I think he does need somebody to talk to. All jokes aside.
My goodness.
I'm serious. I'm not even playing.
585-1051. Call us now. It's the Breakfast Club.
And we gave him the number.